Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome again. It's another month, it's another day, it's another time to share with us at Federal Government College Iguani Alumni Conversations. And yes, we're grateful to God that we have another month to share, another month to, come together and have one of us share with us. So remember, can anyone remember who we had last month? Yeah, we had Tunji Fowowe, but we had also had some technical glitches. Hopefully, it will not be happening this time around, so we can get this particular conversation going. So, without much ado, I'd like to read out a short, very short but concise profile of one of us, Tunji Fowowe of the class of 1990. Back of house, can I have the profile, please? Thank you. Tunji Fowowe obtained his undergraduate degree in law and a second degree in theatre arts from the Lagos State University. He obtained his master's and PhD people from the University of Northampton, United Kingdom. Tunji is blessed with two lovely children. Ni Shoki, as Yorubas will say. So it's a short but very concise. That means I'm sensing that there's a whole lot in there that Tunji just put in a couple of sentences for us. Okay, without much ado, let us bring on drum roll.
Wow.
Hey, Mr. Tunji Fowowe.
Wow. Right. Nice to see you. How are you doing?
Go on, Mr. Tunji. It's your floor. It's your day.
Well, fine.
How are you? Nice to see you. Glad you're here this time.
Same here. So what's good?
I'm sorry, Tunji, I can't hear you. Tunji, you're on. Come on, it's your day.
Yes, I'm on. Yes, I said same here. I'm happy to see you too. Hope you're good.
Okay, so when Tunji and I had our back of house small gist, there's a lot that he has to say. But before we move on to that, I want to ask, we had a question last month regarding Tunji's nickname. Nobody solved that mystery. So let's take the next 5 minutes and please send us what you know to be Tunji. There's a particular nickname. How about a class of 1992 to 1990 Guinea? You should know. So can you just put it in your chat box? Let's see whether anyone will get it. Because there's a story behind that name. So if you get it, there's more gist. So hurry up. Hey Tunji, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Good. So can you connect the dots for us from Idoani days to master's, PhD, father of lovely children? Summarize, please.
All right. As we all know, I'm Tunji Fowowe anyway. I joined Idoani when I was in JS2. And I left my school. I was supposed to go to JS3, but I couldn't enter JS3 from in Idoani. They said they're having their GSS exam, so I have to go to JS2, which I did. And so I started there. I was in Blue House. Although I was officially a yellow out boy, but in Blue House. So I started and we finished. We finished 1990. I gained admission into LAP in 1991, where I did my law. And then David Joseph too was there then doing geography. So we are so close and we are the same class then. So I finished 1997 because we have like a strike of 18 months. So I finished 1997 December for my law. I went to law school 98, 99 at Abuja, Buhari. That was the first set in Buhari then. I finished my law school, then I went to my pops's chambers. My dad had a chamber, Chef Fowowe and Co. Sorry. So I was working at the chamber for some years. Then later on, 2007, 2003, sorry, I went back to LASU for my second degree. That's theater. I finished because I came in through direct entry.
What?
So I finished
Why?
2000.
Sorry, can I interrupt? Why did you
Okay.
want a second degree?
Really, it's not that I wanted a second degree in theater. Even if I wanted any degree, a second degree, not in theater. But I love acting then, and so I was doing all these Papa Jasco, Super Story, and things like that. Then. So I met Antalanion. So Antalanion said, "Oh, let's do some acting. I have a little bit of change there, so it's going to cost me like 1.7 million." And he has the story. Then he's the writer, and he's going to be the director of the story. So I'm going to be the producer. So when we did this story, we finished the film. We acted this film, and we finished it. But after finishing the film, after putting the money down, he told me I can't be the director, I can't be the producer anymore. I said, why? He said, because I'm not a member of the society. I said, but you should know this because you are the secretary then. Well, I know he just wanted to lob me in so I can be the story writer, the director, and the producer then. So I have no choice. But till today, I've not gotten my money back. But that aside, so when I was going, and I said, okay, I want to even know what is this theater about, not just going from side to side. So I went to enroll for theater arts, diploma in theater arts. I took the form. I and my good friend then, late Kunyola Kiton. We bought the form, we did the exam, but unfortunately they didn't take him, they took me. So I went for the interview and they took me. Sorry. So I started diploma in theater. I just wanted to do the diploma 1 year course and forget about it. So when I did it, I didn't come for my result. I didn't come to check for my results. I just left. But then Shola Kusdo was the HOD, so we are very close. So, but you know, then there wasn't all these telephone and things like that and answers. So they don't know how to get in touch with me. So I left. So once I just came over that, let me just go and check my results. By the time I got there, they're already in first semester 200 level, those that were admitted. And I saw my name was among those that were admitted. I didn't pay for any money, I didn't pay for admission fee, I didn't pay for anything. So I went to Shulafos. He said, when he didn't see me, he has enrolled me. He never knew I had a degree before. He thought I didn't have any degree. He said I came out with the best result in the diploma days. So he enrolled me. And I said, oh, thank you so much. So I don't have any choice than to continue from my second, 200 level second term. So I have to carry my first term. So I did that one and I passed out too. In fact, my final result, I majored in producing and marketing. So then Brem Bruce of the Silver Bottle Hotel, Brem Bruce was having a program there that he goes around all universities and checks the best result and give them award. So in marketing, I was given the best result in last of them. So Ben Bruce gave me an award, and Tinubu was in the government then, was the governor. So the wife represented Tinubu and gave me the award at Ben Bruce's office at Silver Hotel. So I had that. So that was why I entered second degree for theater, not because I wanted, but I love it.
So which would you say you prefer, your first degree or your second?
I prefer my first degree in the sense that one, I love law, and my father has the chambers, headed by my brother now with the son. And there, I'm just like the boss in the office too. I come in and bust out anytime I want to. Not as if I'm working under any person. And there's enough money in law than in theater. But theater is fun and I'm enjoying it.
Good stuff, Tinji. Good stuff. So, what do you do currently?
Okay.
Because I've seen you, it's as if you're one chief somewhere. I'm almost confused. With all this PhD, it's as if you have chieftain, one small chieftaincy title. Please, confess to us now, where your people. Tell us what's going on.
Okay. I'm from Malaysia, and there's a place in Malaysia called Odo Ijesha. And presently, for the past 6 years, they don't have a king there.
Did you say you were a politician?
No, I'm not a politician.
Oh, okay.
But in Odo Ijesha, they don't have a king presently. So I came in 2019 as the Odofin of Odo Ijesha. And in tradition and post, Odofin is next to the king. And we don't have a king. So I'm just like the monarch in Odo Ijesha presently. So that's why most of the time I'm in Elisha, so I can attend to things in the community. And fortunately for that community, the land is filled of gold. And now there is a company from Canada called Segilola that are digging gold from that same community Odo Ijesha now presently. So I'm always fronting as the Oba presently now. So if you call me Oba of Odo Ijesha, it's allowed.
Interesting.
Is that
So,
okay?
so what do you do for relaxation?
Okay. If you've asked me this
What do you
question
have
about
as your hobby? Do you still do that thing?
which of the
It's
things,
just that nobody has answered our question because I really want to go there. Maybe I'll just go
okay,
there by myself. Oh.
okay, go there.
Okay, we'll just give them some time. Maybe by the next time we have, because we're going to have an interlude shortly when we come
Okay,
back. So
okay.
maybe somebody. If not, I'm going to say it and I'm going to win prize by myself.
I better win that prize myself. Oh.
What do you do for relaxation?
Okay. Really, when I was in Idwani University, I play ball and I swim. I love swimming. But I box, but that one is not a relaxation really. I box for, I used to box for police then. Back in those days, I used to be a boxer for junior police children. I boxed for them, and I boxed for Akure on those days before, junior, and But when I want to relax now, I prefer going to the pool and relax.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. I don't drink.
At
I
least
don't
not for
smoke.
now.
No, no, for now.
Okay.
I don't.
So I want to narrow it down a bit to your Iduani days. So
Okay.
what were your favorite moments and what were your really okay? Somebody is saying here that you are Baba Foski. That's not what I'm looking for. And who told this person to be let me I'll put my own option if you use your own option though. Mr. Folayan. Okay, Baba
Baba
Foski.
Fosi came when I
Baba
was in
Foski
200 level.
is not the
SS2.
name we're looking for. He is Foski. I know one of your nicknames is Foski, but there's a particular one, guys. Come on. All right. So as you are thinking about it, we'll be gisting about some things. Tunji, don't give it away by mistake. Oh. Don't go and say it. Oh.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah.
I won't. Yeah, I won't.
Okay. Okay. So tell me
I won't.
your good moments, some of your good moments, and some of your not
Yeah.
so good moments.
My my good moments in the dual is that uh, I think I have fans of like,
I bet you didn't have good moments in Edwani. Yay.
oh sure, they are good moments. They are good moments. I have fans like 90% of Idwani are my fans then. Seniors, juniors, they're my fans. Anywhere I go, that name, they give it to me. I don't want to bring out that name, and I really enjoyed myself because it's only when I was in GS2 and GS3 that I a little bit suffered in Idwani. But from my SS1 till I graduated from Idwani, forget it. I was on my own. I was like my boss, and it's okay. But the worst moment that I can never forget, I will never and never forget,
Is
is
what?
when Diola died. Diola Adeomi.
Ah, oh
That
my
was the worst.
goodness.
That was
Wait,
the worst.
wait. So your role was Della your girlfriend then?
Well, people thought Diola was my girlfriend, but Diola wasn't my girlfriend. Diola was my school daughter and Santoro's girlfriend. Diola was Santoro's girlfriend. Dakpomonijo. And
Oh my
Dakpomonijo came.
god.
Dakpomonijo came through me because he approached Diola. Diola said no. So Dakpomonijo is my friend. He came to me that please let me talk to this girl. So I spoke with Diola, and gave a concept that job. But then most people didn't know because she was always beside me, very close to me. She's my school daughter,
You
my school sister, you
you
can
know
say.
it's
But
interesting you brought this up because
uh,
it was one thing also that left a huge, because that was the first time I knew that young
yeah,
people died,
yeah.
and I remember, okay, people, so for those of you who didn't know, Diola, what was Diola's surname again?
Adewumi.
Do you remember?
Diola Adewumi.
Adewuyi.
Diola Adewumi. Hello, can you hear me? Diola
Adewuyi.
Adewumi. Adewumi, Wumi,
Adekuyi.
Wumi. Adewumi.
Wuyi.
Wumi,
Yes,
Wumi.
Diola Adewuyi.
Adewumi.
Okay, Adewumi. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you. Okay, so for those of you who didn't know, Diola Adewumi was in I think the 1991 set, right?
Yes.
Or was she in your
Yes.
set? No.
No, 1991. 1991. A
Was
year
she in
you're
your
senior.
set?
No, she wasn't in my
Yeah.
set. A year you're senior.
No.
1991.
I think it's just a year. Yeah. She was a year
Yeah.
ahead of us. So
Yeah.
Diola Adewumi was one of our precious students who passed on before we left Idua, and a lovely lady, good sportswoman, if I remember very well,
Yeah.
and all of that. And it was just sudden. Okay. So for most of us within that, maybe 90, 91, 92, to, maybe a couple of more years after, we will know her. Her close friends were at the Yemi Adeduan. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yes. Tell me what it
Yemi, I
is.
don't know what Yemi is. Hello, Yemi. If you're watching us anywhere in the world, please reach out. I remember Yemi and a couple of others. They mourned their friend. It was such a shock. So let me tell you the
Do you remember
experience.
Tell me
So
what
when
it
we were
is?
all on the assembly, I don't know who was breaking the news because it was just not familiar. So I remember what this is what I remember. They said we did our best and our best wasn't good enough. And I think they
Yeah.
called her name. Now, until they called her name and said Adiola Adeomi is dead, all of us were just still listening. The minute they said it, oh, the entire assembly just,
Yeah.
was just so sad,
So remember,
So I remember, and interestingly, when my mom passed, those same words were used. I think, I don't know, they should go and try and be using new words. Then, as the nurse was speaking, because I'd gone to see my mom in the hospital, she had been there for a few days. But actually, I know that all of them were frowning, so I just thought, okay, maybe it's because it's a general hospital. And my mother was a doctor. I said maybe she showed them senior doctor things, so they were irritated. But apparently, she had died. So when I walked in there, the nurse started to walk towards me. I didn't get it. Then when she said those words, I zoomed back. I'm like, yay. And this was split second though. My mind went to, I've heard these words before and they were not good. And the rest is history because 1 minute I heard somebody scream. I didn't know it was me. Next minute I was on the floor. Then I was standing up again. Then it was just, yes, an interesting time. But we thank God we've come over it. We've come through it. Yeah, that was the time. Yeah. Okay, Tunji, what else? Tell us the good times. Have you told us the good times? Tunji, can you hear me? Senior Tunji, oh, can you hear me? Senior Tunji, can you hear me? Hi. Am I alone in this? Am I alone in this studio? Where my people at? Okay, I think back of house we're ready for the trivia. Let's go ahead and do the trivia.
Can we have back of house take the question?
Hello, Mr. BJ. So y'all know Mr. BJ now. Back of house,
Hello.
front of house. He can flow between the two, and he helps to make a lot of our things happen. There's one other person you haven't seen. One of these days you have to get him out. Senior Yomi, I'm going to expose you. One
Back
of
of
these
house
days,
is
our
giving
people have
away.
to see you and to appreciate the level of work that you all do for us. So, Bolaji, talk to me.
Back of house is giving away our answer. Back of house is giving away our answer. Back of house. Thank you. So, I think I have the trivia question. If you can hear me here today.
Bolaji, I can't hear you.
I think I have the trivia question.
Can you do the honors of just reading the trivia and, taking that section? If you don't mind.
I am going to read the first trivia question. So here's the trivia question. Nigeria is situated in West Africa and has a coastal border on which body of water? I'll read that again. Nigeria is situated in West Africa and has a coastal border on which body of water? The correct answer to this question gets a choice of 3 different giveaways. One is from Oak Legal, OAKE Legal, which is 1 hour of free legal consultation. Second option is Alfonso Consulting, which is 1 free hour of financial consultation. And the other one is Blink Twice Graphic, which is 1 free consultation for a graphic design. Question: Nigeria is situated in West Africa and has a coastal border on which body of water? A. Mozambique. B. Indian Ocean. C. Gulf of Guinea. D. Mediterranean Sea. A. Mozambique. B. Indian Ocean. C. Gulf of Guinea. D. Mediterranean Sea. I'll get off the screen so that our guest can get back on. Back of house, bring our guest and host back on. I'm out.
Hi, we are back. Don't let Professor Patterson come and carry me. We are back. Hey, Popski. What's happening?
Hello.
Hey.
I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Nobody got the name. Oh, let me start that conversation by myself since I want to hear the gist again. Okay. For those of you who didn't know, Foski was known as Fighting Machine. Hello, Fighting Machine. He was known as soon as even before he entered the Duani, if I'm correct. Back of house, please. Can you put Foski's the very official title as of Fighting Machine? So, brother Fighting Machine, senior Fighting Machine, can you give us that story? Give us the back of story. Gist them like you gisted me. Oh yeah. Hello. Hello.
We lost our guest again.
Hey, you're not Fighting Machine. What are you doing there?
We lost our guest again. We're trying to bring him back on.
What did you do to our guest? Can I have him back, please?
He's walking his way through cyberspace. We're trying to get him back. So it's work in progress. But we do have the answer to our trivia while we're waiting for our guest. We have the answer to our trivia while we're waiting for our guest. Can we reveal the answer to the trivia? Can we reveal the answer to our trivia? Yes. Yes. Nigeria is situated in West Africa and has a coastal border on the Gulf of Guinea. On the Gulf of Guinea. If you guess the answer right, it's the Gulf of Guinea. Excuse my dogs.
Oh my God, who's that on our set? Oh my goodness. Who's that? Is that our guest?
I'm back.
No problem.
I think we have another
Fortunately, I like dogs.
I think we have another trivia. If you're ready for it, while we're waiting. Are you ready for the next trivia? Are you ready for the next trivia? All right, so here's the next trivia, people. Here's the question. Which early civilization in what is now central Nigeria was the first in the region to make and use iron tools and are thought to be the first sub-Saharan people to make intricate and life-size terracotta statues? Which early civilization in what is now central Nigeria was the first in the region to make and use iron tools and are thought to be the first sub-Saharan people to make intricate and life-size terracotta statues? A. Bariba. B. Nok. C. Nupe. D. Songhai. A. Bariba. B. Nok. C. Nupe. D. Songhai. Which early civilization in what is now central Nigeria was the first in the region to make and use iron tools and are thought to be the first sub-Saharan African people to make intricate and life-size terracotta statues? Let's get some music while we try to get our guest back.
for giving us the opportunity of having a FGCID Alumni with us. We started off very well together. We greet thee, FGCID Alumni, we love thee. To show academic excellence, this is our goal. The unity of our nation, this is our goal. And due respect to our government, this we shall give. The beauty of good behavior, we shall uphold. We greatly their praise him, and we hail thee all our time.
So we have the answer to the last trivia. Question was, which early civilization in what is now central Nigeria was the first in the region to make and use iron tools and are thought to be the first sub-Saharan African people to make intricate and life-size terracotta statues? Options were A, Bariba, B, Nok, C, Nupe, D, Songhai, and the answer is B. It's Nok civilization. Nok civilization. So if you got the answer right, follow up with us and we'll determine which of the prizes you want to roll with. So we do not have our guests.
So what answer there?
It's B.
Oh no.
It's B. What were you thinking? Were you thinking Songhai? Were you thinking Bariba? It is Nok. Nok it is, people. So here today, I think you're back in the hot seat. You ready to be in the hot seat? Or you're too busy responding to your fans? So we have more trivia where that came from. More trivia where that came from. Here's the next trivia. Helen Adu, how about that, was born in Nigeria in 1959 and has had success as a singer-songwriter under which name? Helen Adu was born in Nigeria in 1959 and has had success as a singer-songwriter under which name? A, Enya, B, Duffy, C, Sade, D, Millie. Option A, Enya. Option B, Duffy. Option C, Sade. Option D, Millie. Helen Adu was born in Nigeria in 1959 and has had success as a singer-songwriter under which name? That's the next trivia question. Play around with that. Let's see if we can go get our guest back while we have another interlude waiting for the answer. I think our guest might be here. Our guest might be back. But we're still waiting for back of house to try to get him in. There he is. There he is.
Hello.
Hey, Foski.
Thank you. Thank you, Bolaji. Good work. So we're waiting for those who will come and collect our prize. Just come and collect the prize. Oh, we're waiting for you. Okay. Fighting machine. Have you just sent me that gist? You were about to before our trivia came on. Tunji, can you hear me? Tunji? Tunji, can you hear me? Can Tunji hear me back of house? Hey, Tunji.
Hello, how are you? How are you doing?
Hi, I said, have you just sent us the gist of the fighting machine gist?
The what?
How did you get the name fighting
The
machine?
name?
Yes, just me how you just them how you just said me. How you became the official fighting machine somebody.
What did you say? Which gist, please? Which of the gist?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
It's the gist of how you became fighting machine.
Okay,
Can you hear me? I can
just
hear
gist
you.
us.
Can you
hear me now? Okay, yes, I can hear you. So I'm saying, how did the name fighting machine come to stay?
The name, Abi?
Back of us, can you help us bridge the gap? I don't think Tunji can hear me well. I can't hear him well.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
I can hear you now. What do you say?
Yes. So I was saying.
So what is
just about the just us about how you got the name fighting machine.
Tunji, can you hear me?
Excuse me.
Yeah, looks like we've lost Tunji again.
Okay, we're back. We are back. Any gist on the fighting machine bit? How you used to beat somebody, then you came to Iduani, then you were, in fact, you were a hot star amongst the seniors. Yeah.
Yesterday. Yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Tunji. But not to worry. Let us get to the cocoa of the matter, because there's one outstanding matter that I really, really, really we wanted to hear from you. What exactly happened? Some mischievous person put up an obituary for you. Can you confirm that? Can you confirm that, please? Hi, Tunji, can you hear me? Okay, so I think Tunji's connection has gone off, but we're trying to get him back.
Yeah,
this connection. Is it that they don't want us to hear this gist? What's
Yes,
going on?
it's been
Now, wow. But we will
now.
hear it tonight. However, we will hear it. So, shall we do something while we're waiting for Tunji's connection to go back? Any more trivias for us?
I have the answer to our last trivia. So the question was, Helen Adu was born in Nigeria in 1959 and has had success as a singer-songwriter under which name? And the answer is Sade. Sade. If your answer was, well, actually the answer is C. The answer is C. So forgive a typo, but if you answered Sade, you can pick one of your prizes: 1 hour of free legal consultation with OAKE Legal, or 1 hour of free financial consulting with Alfonso Consulting, or a free graphic design session with Blink Twice Graphic Designs. So if we still have time, we have one more piece of trivia. One more piece of trivia. And here's the question. Here is the question. Which of these individuals has not been a Senate president? Which of these individuals has not been a president of the Nigerian Senate? Number 1, Iyorchia Ayu. Number 2, Joseph Wayas. Number 3, Arthur Nzeribe. And option D, Adolphus Wabara. Which of these has not been a president of the Nigerian Senate? A, Iyorchia Ayu. B, Joseph Wayas. C, Arthur Nzeribe. And D, Adolphus Wabara. Give us your questions and you can win your choice of any of the giveaways. So, today, while we're waiting for our guest, I guess one of us can get in the hot seat for the next 5 minutes. Who's getting in the hot seat, me or you? Me or you today, who's getting in the hot seat? I'll be more than happy to get in the hot seat, and I'll be more than happy to put you in the hot seat. Here's my chair.
Is Tunji back by any chance?
Not yet, but I think I'm.
Is Tunji back?
Tunji is not back yet. Tunji is not back yet. But I'm ready to give the answer to the last trivia. Ready to give the answer. Which of these individuals has not been a president of the Nigerian Senate? A, Iyorchia Ayu. B, Joseph Wayas. C, Arthur Nzeribe. And D, Adolphus Wabara. And the answer, drum roll, and the answer is, back of house, yes, the answer is C, Arthur Nzeribe has never been the president of the Nigerian Senate. So if you answered Arthur Nzeribe, you get your pick of the 3 giveaways that we're offering today. So that's it. That's it for trivias. Somebody.
We're giving away our answers. We must really want to give out our gift. Oh, wow. See, that's how generous we are. So you can parrot our answer and come and win a gift.
Well, we asked our question first, and then we came back with the answer. With the answer. Arthur Nzeri.
Where is our guest? Oh, I miss our guest. Where is he?
We're sending the Space Force out there to try to find him in cyberspace. They're looking for him, searching all of cyberspace. Looks like we don't have him. We do not have him.
Tunji, please come back from cyberspace. Come and finish your interview.
Looks like he's back.
Come on. Okay, so while we're waiting for our guest, oh, I think he's coming back. Yay! Tunji, is that you? Okay, so while we're waiting for Tunji to tell us the details of what happened, for those of you who, because it really went viral, I remember seeing an obituary of Tunji, and I thought, oh, how sad that I hadn't reached out to him throughout school. Then it had to be like this, you know. And interestingly, it's been years though. I mean, like close to 30 years. I hadn't seen him, and it was really, really very sad, you know. Only for me to hear that whoever did that silliness, it was a prank, because the next video we see, I don't know who it was I was talking to, said no, Tunji is alive and well, and he actually did a video. Okay, shall we take a look and see that video, please, back of house, for those of you who haven't seen it?
Good morning, everyone. I thank God for giving me this opportunity to be here in front of you this morning, at least to have said something. Hello, good morning, everyone. I thank God for giving me this opportunity to be here in front of you this morning, at least to have said something about what happened on Facebook yesterday. Actually, it was like a shock to me, and I never expected such would happen to me. But to the glory of God, I'm still much alive, and I'm still going to live more years on earth. They've been going around to friends and families, trying to extort money out from them, but you know, thank God they couldn't get the money, because most people spoke with me yesterday. In fact, I've never had calls like this for a very long time. I've got about 300-400 calls from just yesterday night till this morning, and I appreciate those that have called me, those that have been sending prayer requests to me, prayer messages to me, those that have been calling severally, like Dele Arugade and other people, Obiche and people like that. I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate all my friends and family. I don't know how to thank you all, because I can see you all want me alive. Even with my bad behavior, with my bad attitude, you still want me alive. Thank you so much very well. And please, if anybody should call you and say money for burial arrangements, I'm not there though. Àwa ò ní kú ikú kankan àfi yíyè. Tó bá tún dọ̀la, á tún máa dọ̀la ni. Tó bá dọ̀la, á tún máa dọ̀la ni. Ẹnu lẹ́sẹ̀ fi pè fún ọjọ́ ọ̀nà. Fósíkì ò lè kú. Fáìtì máa ṣe òdìdí kan rè. Ọdún mẹ́wàá ẹ̀yìn gbọ́ngbọ́n lókè. Òkè gbọ́ngbọ́n. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Cheers.
Yes, that was the video that came out shortly after the horrible, was it a prank? I'm just curious. I wish Bolaji Tunji were here to explain further. Tell us who could have done something so mischievous. I don't know if the person thought it was funny. It is not funny. And I hope he or she is found and persecuted. very disheartening. My heart sank just seeing it, because in this day and age where so many young people are passing, it's not the sort of thing that you used to do. Right. Okay. So our dear Tunji is alive and well. You've all seen him today. He's doing very well. He's of a sound mind. His business is going well. His health wise is fine. So it is good news to all of us. All of us at FGC Alumni, all of us as alumni. It's very good news, and we thank God. We thank God for Tunji's safety. We thank God for how he's been preserved. We thank God for how ah, I was so relieved when I realized it wasn't true. Then, interestingly, I now finally reached out. I was just like, oh, I'm so happy that I can actually reach out to him. He's alive. Thank God. So, at this juncture, I think we'll be rounding up soon. Um, well, I have shared Tunji's testimony. We have thanked God on his behalf. May we never see something so mischievous again. Yorubas will say, Ojo Ajino Sirao. He won't have to go through this sort of, silliness, and we won't have to bury anyone young. Ah, there he is, the man of the hour.
I sent the city, I think to us. Is the man here? No.
Uh-oh. The man of the hour isn't ready for us.
Oh, I didn't.
Man of the hour, are you ready?
Let me show you stuff. This phone is okay at 4 places.
Mr. Fawowe, we're waiting on you. Okay. So we have just about 3 minutes to round up for the day. So, Olaji, any feedback from our quiz? Any winners? Let's start to round up. Hopefully, Tunji will join us before we leave.
All right, took him out. So I think that's it. Tunji, can you hear us? I think Tunji is back, but his attention is diverted. Yeah, thank you for joining us for another episode of Alumni Conversations. We apologize for all of the technical problems. We'll try to work on those ahead of time for our future episodes. But today, thank you. I know you weren't exactly feeling yourself, but as always, you pulled through.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Back of House, Yomi, for always making it happen. Despite your crazy busy schedule, you always show up and make the magic happen. So really appreciate that. I don't think Tunji can hear us, but I'll try to reach back to him and just thank him for him just constantly trying to get back on. But I think that's it. That's it from Back of House. That's it from Back of House. Over to you today, if you want to just wrap it up.
Okay. Thank you, Bolaji. So, at this juncture, we will be saying goodbye. We'll be saying goodbye until next time. We commit all of us onto the Lord's care. We will see each other by God's grace in the month of June. All right. Have a good night's rest. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you. Bye.